Alright guys, I'm really excited to release this video. It is a bit early, but I want to get the info out there and to see if I can get some people to join in on our Discord, which I'll pop up here in just a moment. The name of the game is Living Color, and it will be an MMORPG playing style. The invite code here is also going to be posted down in the description below, and I have a very simple set of rules. Basically, just don't do anything stupid or hateful, and you'll be fine. But let's move on to the actual game. This will be the first full look anyone's got to see the game in full all at once. And I think I've got it set up pretty well to do that, but we'll see. Basically, you can click and drag your screen, expose different buildings, and for the beta release, on the very first release, it is going to be quite simple, not much to do. I would even say don't spend any money into the game unless you want to. It's up to you. But basically you can upgrade using diamonds instantly, or if you upgrade using resources, you have your countdown time, and whatever the countdown time ends up being, you can speed up half of the entire countdown time using ads. And it will look a little bit something like this. Basically up to 12 times if it was the 24 hours, and so on and so forth. For every ad watched, you will get 1 hour, or you can spend diamonds to completely speed it up. And no matter which page we're on for the home, you have your stats viewable. You can go to practice mode, which ads will pop up occasionally, and you can stop that for as little as $5, or if you do the $25 no more ads, it will count for the full game and the practice mode. But only in practice modes will ads pop up on their own without being clicked on. If you go to gear, you'll have your gear on the side here, the corresponding cost, and just a simple enchant. I do hope to get extra rarities on there, but that will only be after the first update, not on the first release. And then if we click on the Alliance, we can see the blessings, donate to the Alliance, see the members list, go to the Alliance meeting place, or Alliance Wars, which unfortunately Alliance Wars is not available on the first release. It most likely will not be available on first update, but I will try my hardest to get that. Alliance meeting, you'll just have certain things pop up on screen. You'll be able to click them and collect items a certain amount of times per day. It's just a nice calm place to hang out and collect free stuff. Members list, you should be able to see a list of all the members, their ranks, titles, all that. Click on them to message or view their stats. And then the blessings. I do have that page up and ready for visual somewhere. There we go. Sorry for the blur on this one, but it will not be blurred on the game. I just had to resize it to fit the screen. It will be scrollable, and we have buffs for the attack, dodge, critical, defense, health, and block. And basically every time you donate, whatever the cost will end up being, this is only there for example, you can either donate once or within quantity. And for every donation, it will add to the progress bar, and once it levels up, everyone who is currently in the Alliance will receive additional points to their attack, their dodge, critical, or whatever it will be. And then if we click on into the Forge, it's going to be just like the home, only without the practice. And we have the gear, the upgrades, and the speed ups. Same 50% total upgrade speed or instant upgrade. And and we cannot forget our bank. If we click on the bank, you can put up to 10,000 diamonds. Basically, if you've spent enough to get 10,000 diamonds, I want you to be able to mint your own diamonds and not have to be able to spend any more. Whether you do 1 day, 7 day, or 30 day, that is up to you. They will have different benefits for each one. although it will be basically the same setup. So your total diamonds invested, total time remaining, and for the 1-day deposit, you can gain a 0.16 bonus by watching one ad. For the 7-day deposit, you can get a 1.16 bonus by watching 7 ads, but you can only watch one ad per day. If you do the 30-day deposit, you can watch 30 ads back to back as you wish. You can watch 5 ads here, 5 ads there, up to you. And also, if you have the no more ads, just feel free to click that until it's at the end. So let's move on. I do believe that gets us to campaign, which is here. Very simple. We got the mountainside with the river passing through. If you can pick that up out of my cheesy drawing. But basically, let's click on a stage here. First time pass rewards will be a higher reward. Once you've completed it and run it again and again, possible rewards for repeated runs will be lesser amount. And if you don't want to fight it by doing the match 3 every time, you can also blitz it. And come on. There we go. And so we have the number of blitz that you want to do, the number of coins. Basically, you can only blitz as many coins as you have, and there will be ways to get those. Basically, where is it? There it is. So you'll have the time remaining. You can watch an ad to skip the blitz. It doesn't matter if you're doing 1 blitz or 5 blitz or even 20 blitz. If you have a blitz going, it will skip all the way to the end. Nice and simple. And then we're going to move on to the inventory down at the bottom. We have our little backpack. We won't talk about the shop on this video. So our inventory will be 100% free. No charge for unlocking spaces, unlimited stacking, and plenty of spaces for everything. If there are more items in the future or stacking issues running out of space, we can make more inventory space for the first update. And then you do have Messaging Center to where you can mail or send mail to other players. And then the world map, if you want to go there, there will be a safe world map. I know many times on these games I have built my character up, gotten really strong, only to be torn down by other players. I wanted a safe map and a permanent shield to prevent that, although the permanent shield could cause problems in itself, which I'll go over here in shortly. But basically we have our temporary shield while you're online. You can use your temporary shields from multiple drops. You should have no problem being shielded 24 hours a day as long as you're on to reset it once it drops. Or for the first release, you can purchase the permanent shield. And I do hope on the first update that we can get it out there for free. But at first, it will be purchase only. So we have our players here and our NPC monster character over here. I name it monster character because eventually it will be a creature, whether it's a wolf, a bear, spider, whatever. But the very beginning, my drawing skills were not greatest, so I decided to do the castle darker. Let's say we click the NPC. We have our attack option, and it shows the battle rating, the level, and the drops. And then if we was to click the player, we could view their individual stats, message them, or attack them. And then when we attack them, it will show the player name, battle rating, and alliance name that they are in, or the name of the alliance that they are in. And then if you feel like, oh, we're friends with that alliance, I don't want to do it, you can cancel it or just attack them anyway. That's up to you. But let's say you've gone through the attack and it's going to pop up an arrow and pop up your little player profile, and we're just going to march on this way. I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take, but you can watch an ad to speed it up. Instantly teleport basically to the target location, whether it be the player enemy or the NPC, and then it will go into a match 3. So once we're in the match 3, anytime you match a skull, the top person will go over and hit the top person, causing damage based on the attack. Now you may notice I have physical and magical people here. There is no difference. If the attack is 200, the attack is 200. Knights are not weaker to magic. Magic players are not weaker to physical damage. I wanted to keep it plain and simple. But if we click on the Red Knight, and there will be different skills for each one. Each player or each character will have its own specialty, such as this one, the Shield Blow. Attacks the player and stuns them for 2 turns, dealing 60% damage. Or you can hit 2 enemies, dealing 40% damage by a big swing of the sword. I don't have the visuals up here and ready, but the Ninja Assassin, he has Foresight. He could dodge a potential attack for a couple turns, guaranteed dodge. Or he can attack one of the enemies from behind and do a critical damage. The Fire Mage will attack, I believe it is either 2 or 4 of the players, causing a burn if you attack 2 of them. And if the Blue Mage, you can either heal your team or poison the other enemies, causing damage over so many turns. That being said, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and give me a thumbs up if you like it, or even if you're just going to play it, whether it's to support me or because you find it interesting. Good luck and have fun.